Hi, I'm Jon Kirkman. I'm a broadcaster and journalist based here in the UK. And I've got something here that some of you may already know about this, some of you may not. If you do not know, then please take notice of this. A couple of months ago, we had the release of this album, Halcyon Hymns. It's the latest studio album. I think it's the fourth album from DBA, aka Dan's Braid Association. A beautiful Roger Dean cover here, and here is the. I'm going to open it out this way. This is very awkward. I'm not used to handling albums really these days, like many people. But the wonderful artwork by Roger Dean here, and really does show well. And Roger, I think at the moment is going through a bit of a green phase. I mean, he did with Yes, the Yes album, which was We Can Fly From Here, and then We Can Fly From Here Return Trip, which is slightly different. And I think the last DBA album, which was a live album, was also green. So this is obviously Roger's in his green period. But there, of course, is Jeff Downes and Chris Braid, a pair of wonderful artists. I mean, I am a bit biased. I know them both very, very well. But inside, of course, again, more artwork, and then you get the lyrics to the songs. Now, we've already done one of these for the CD, when the CD came out, and a lot of people said, well, why didn't the vinyl come out at the same time? Well, there were problems at the plant. There was a surge of orders from various record companies throughout the world, because there's not that many pressing plants these days for vinyl, although a lot of people are considering starting up a pressing plant, purely and simply because vinyl sales, again, and I'm happy to hear it, are actually climbing. And this is what I grew up with, this format. And it's so wonderful to see the artwork, read all the notes, the lyrics, and everything else. But what you also have in here is also a double album on vinyl. There you go. There's the inner sleeve, the beautiful DBA 4, signifying the fourth studio album. And on the back, you have pictures of the guests and some of the people involved in it. Again, all this information. When I was a nipper, a mere child, I used to play these albums and anything on vinyl and read all this stuff, which I always thought was fascinating. But let me just show you what is in here, because it's very, very special. There you go. Look at that. White vinyl. Isn't that amazing? You probably want to buy two of these, one to play, one to keep. And on the other side, of course, we have the DBA logo. It's a beautiful piece of work. And don't get me wrong, I mean, the CD format is great, I have to say. But on the other hand, I've forgotten how to put these back in their covers now. On the other hand, there it is. On the other hand, it's like a CD you can let play right the way through. With vinyl, of course, you have to get up and turn the vinyl over. I don't have a problem with that personally, and it was almost ritualistic back in the day. It's like, oh, okay, listening to it on headphones, and then you think, well, I've got to turn it over now. There's the inner sleeve of the other disc. There you go, more great artwork from Roger, and there's some more pictures of Jeff and Chris, and these are lyrics to the songs as well. And again, really not used to taking these out. Same labels as the other ones. It's sort of fuller artwork, and then there you go, the logo. And they're absolutely beautiful, and they are available now, but they won't be long. They won't be long on the shelves. I have to tell you, the vinyl sales are increasing. I mean, literally in giant steps, and it's been cool to get vinyl again. But let me tell you, from my own experience, it was always cool to have vinyl. But that is the new one from DBA, and it's on vinyl now, limited edition vinyl, white vinyl, and it's a beautiful artifact. And the music contained on these discs is absolutely out of this world. I think this is probably another high mark for DBA, and hopefully, when everything is all sorted and lockdown and the pandemic allowing, they're thinking of going on tour and doing some gigs, which would be absolutely amazing, because they now have 4 studio albums to choose from, and I would very much like to catch DBA live. And they've done a couple of gigs Trading Boundaries in the UK, which went down absolutely amazingly, and that's where that was the source of the live album that they brought out. Oh, I think it's almost 2 years ago now. But I'd love to see these guys on tour performing this material, because I think DBA is a valid project. The music that these guys produce is really, really very, very good. And I think in a live setting, in a theatre, whatever, maybe even on Cruise to the Edge, it would be well worth checking out. But that's available now. You can order it. Again, I think it's a cherry red release, as you can see down here. And like I've said, these things tend not to stay on the shelves very long. So if you want to buy it, I suggest you're very quick about it, because they're not going to be around for long. And it is a beautiful, beautiful artifact, and certainly a collector's item. And maybe you could buy it as a collector's item and just play the CD. There's a thought for you. But it's been mastered and pressed to a very, very high standard, so you'll get great quality out of this. And as I said, looks great on the turntable. But there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching this, and I hope you go out and purchase this for your own benefit and for your own listening pleasure. DBA, Halcyon Hymns, available now on a double album of white vinyl.